Hi guys, welcome to episode 17 of the Wino Hour. Thank you for joining me yet again for another week. I apologize for last week. I was super busy with the sizzle reel, our secret project. It's finally complete, so I will go ahead and post it after this gets posted tonight. We broke a new record on our D-Student page for Facebook. We reached 13,000 people in the last week, and that's major news for us because a week before, we're only at 300. So, thank you everyone for supporting us and helping us out with that endeavor. Tonight, I'm drinking Sailor and Pepsi because I'm such a wino that I drink all my wine. So, in lieu of wine, I got my Sailor. To this Saturday, Uh-Oh Records is having a CD release party at Rizepka's gym for Scott Alvarado. He's releasing his CD Black River Mountain, and the entrance fee is $12, and you get a copy of his CD at the time of entering the event. It's going to be this Saturday, September 8th, from 6 to 10 p.m., and 10 p.m. is when the doors close. 2488 East Fender Avenue. That's the address for Rizepka's gym. Go there, hang out, show your support for our local artists. It's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Beer, tacos, and raffles. So, go hang out, go have fun. Spitwad Squad shout out for this week is for Renee Kukuk. He's our Spitwad Squad member out in the Netherlands. Thank you very much. He's also my cousin. I miss you, I love you. Maybe we can see each other sometime soon. The tickets cost so much to fly overseas now. It's just insane. So, anyway, thank you again for supporting us and for getting the word out in the Netherlands. We're now international. Woohoo! D-Student Sorority Spitwad Squad, or D-Student Sorority shout out is to Liz Hughes this week. Thank you for supporting our D-Student Sorority, and hopefully we can get some events going in the future. For today, we went ahead and we went to watch the movie Ted, and that was pretty cool. I like the movie; it's really funny. There's a couple sad parts, towards the end, but all in all, it was a pretty enjoyable movie. I had looked forward to seeing it for a while, so finally got to. Yesterday we had our D-Student Productions cookout. That was pretty cool. We had a lot of food and a lot of booze. Thank you all to the people that came and hung out and had fun. I really, really appreciate it. Unfortunately, Joey's usually the last person to crash out at the party, and he was the first. He was the first casualty of the party. But there's a story behind that one. I would say about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago, he went ahead and decided to do his daily shuffling because, he says that he wants to stay true to his word when he says every day he shuffles. Or every day I'm shuffling. So he was shuffling barefoot in the living room. Backstory, a couple days before, I had dropped some pins on the floor and I thought I picked them all up. Well, I guess there's that one pin that was left over. Well, as when Joey went to shuffle, that pin went into his pinky, the ball pink part of his foot right by his pinky. So, needless to say, Joey being Joey, he thought it was a sliver of glass or a splinter or something, so he smushes it in, not really thinking about it. He's like, oh, it kind of hurts, So, a couple days go by, he's like rubbing it a little bit, he's like, oh, wow, that doesn't feel like glass or wood or anything, that feels like metal. So he looks at it, finally, and he notices it's a needle. Well, by that time, it's already embedded into his skin, so he can't really take it out. Not very easily. So he goes ahead and he tries soaking it and pulling it out and using tweezers, fingernails, even his teeth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't wash his foot. Yeah, that's Joey. So anyway, after 2.5 weeks of doing that, it finally came out, and now he wonders why his foot hurts. And then yesterday, his foot was hurting him so bad, he had to go lay down. I had to explain to him that he needs to elevate his foot so, all the blood doesn't flow down and throbbing and all that fun stuff, all the blood pressure thing. So hopefully his foot feels better soon, but right now it's pretty bad. we had a video shoot last week for No Jack. Lyrical Murder is a song. Support our local artist by checking him out as well. He's on Facebook and YouTube, so it's No Jack. So check it out, Lyrical Murder. Pretty cool. He's a nice guy. He's pretty neat, you know. Hung out with him a couple times. There is a possible AHAB party being done by D Student Productions. I guess there's some issues with AHAB and Knott's Hotel or whatever, so they can't do it there anymore. So we're going to go ahead and try and do something for the monsters, so we can go ahead and still support the monster community and everything. So more news will come. You know, Joey's going to go ahead and work some details out, and he'll go ahead and let everyone know what's going on with that. Today we had really sad news in the acting community. Michael Clark Duncan passed away. He's a great actor. I really enjoyed him in The Green Mile and Armageddon. It's really sad that he had to pass away so soon, you know. He was only 54 years old from what I understand. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I think that's what I read. Anyway, so I wish all the best for his family and for those that survived him. Yeah, it's really tough. On a brighter note, I'd like to give a shout out to Oak Ridge Winery. They're showing us some love on our Twitter and sending us email. So thank you very much for all that. Who knows? Maybe if you send a bottle of wine, maybe we can go ahead and show it on the Wino Hour, and we can go ahead and support you guys as well. We have a new skit show coming out. It's called G.I. Joe Taking a Shit. By Joey. Yeah. So it's really interesting. It's pretty much, I guess it's stop motion. So it's stop motion, and it's with the G.I. Joe doll, and he's taking a shit. It's pretty interesting, I guess. It'll come out pretty soon. Now that the sizzle reel's over, I can go ahead and start working on other projects. So I think that'll be the next one that we do, so we can go ahead and get something out. I have, let's see, a couple questions from Matt Rodriguez. He asked me, what was my 21st birthday like? Well, 21st birthday. Little background, I grew up in Europe for my teenage years mostly, so I went clubbing and I went bar hopping and everything already from about 16 years old on up. So we came back to the United States when I was 20, and it kind of sucked because I couldn't buy any booze. I couldn't go to the liquor store and buy beer. I couldn't go to the bars. You know, I'm under 21. I was like, this is bullshit. But it is what it is. That's how it is here in the States. So we went down to Harrah's. It was actually a double birthday. A friend of ours turned 21 the same day that I did. So that was kind of cool. So we went to Harrah's in Topeka, Kansas. And there's a bunch of blue hairs there hogging all the slot machines. And, you know, I had just gone to Vegas that year before. And I was like, oh yeah, you go to the casino, you get free drinks. Well, apparently it's only in Vegas. Because when you go to a casino that's not in Vegas, you have to pay for your booze. So I was like, oh, that sucks. So it was just, but I got to hang out with a lot of cool people, a lot of cool friends. A lot of cool Army buddies. Vincent, Williams, Nick, Rhodes. So, I love you guys. I miss you guys. It's too bad that, you know, we all have to live far apart from each other. Maybe we can all get together sometime in the future. That would be pretty cool. My first trip to Vegas, I kind of touched on that, was March 2002. I had just turned 20 years old, so of course, like I said, I couldn't buy booze, I couldn't gamble, I couldn't do anything. My mother-in-law was really cool about it because we went with Joey's mom. That's his story in itself. Okay, so that Wednesday and Thursday, or that Wednesday I went to Universal Studios because we just came back from Germany. We were visiting for 3 weeks in California before we went on to Kansas. Okay, so we went to Universal on Wednesday, then we went to Disney on Thursday and Friday, and Saturday morning we left for Vegas to return on Monday. We were absolutely beat. We were jet lagged, and we were just not used to just going. Because it was just like that. It was like one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And there's no stopping in between. But, over the years I've gotten used to that. But it's pretty overwhelming at first. So anyway, on to my experience. We stayed at Treasure Island and Harrah's. So that was pretty cool. It was really interesting seeing all the lights and all the activity on the strip, because there's a lot of street performers and stuff. And even from then until now, there's a lot that's changed on the strip. Like they used to have the pirate show at Treasure Island. I'm not sure that they really do that anymore. I think they cut that out after a while, but it was a bit overwhelming, because I was like, oh, we're gonna go here. Oh, now we're gonna go here. We went to Rio's and stuff, and so they were throwing beads out at us. So I don't know, it was just a different experience. I don't want to go on too long on it, but I know I drank a lot because Joey's cousins came up and we saw a lot of different things. So it's just a lot to take in. But it was fun. It was really fun. My favorite memories of living in Germany. Well, there's a lot of memories. There's a whole lot of memories, and to narrow it down is really, really tough. But I guess one of the big things is being able to visit places. Because we were centrally located in Germany, so it was really easy. Just go up north a few, northwest, and you're in Holland, and then you go west, and you're in France and Belgium and all those places. And you go south, and then you have all those countries, Switzerland, Austria, and Italy, and all those places. It was really neat, because you get to see different places and different cultures, and it's really close together. So I really like that. You just hop in, take a road trip, and you get to see places. Something people don't know about Joey. Well, if you sit there and you give him a neck massage, he'll start purring like a cat. And not a lot of people know that. So, I guess that's one thing. That's the thing I can think of off the top of my head. My first thought when I had found out about D-Student Productions. Well, because it was just Joey, Sonny, and I when we first started D-Student Productions. It's kind of like... See, Joey came up, he said... Do you want to be part of this movie that Sonny and I are going to do? We're going to go ahead and start writing scripts, and we're going to go ahead and do filming. And I thought about it, I was like, well, you know what? I'm not really the acting type of a person. However, this is going to go on at my house, and I'm pretty sure it's going to consume most of my life, which it has. It's not bad, but it has. Then I think I'm going to be part of it. So I thought it was an interesting and an ambitious move. I didn't think it would take off like this or move into the direction it has. It's a great direction. It's just not the direction I had thought of at first. At first I thought we're just going to do some skits, we're going to film them, we're going to go ahead and put them on DVD. And it was a completely new experience. I was like, how are we going to do this? But we did. It wasn't... We're going to start off with a murder rape movie, and we turned into comedy instead. All because of a luchador mask, because nobody could agree on whether we're going to use it or not. And both sides were adamant about using it or not using it, so it just didn't happen. Maybe we can still do it in the future. Who knows? Maybe we can do one with the luchador mask, we'll do it without the luchador mask, and then we can do a vote, and then we can have both of them out. I don't know. We'll see. Either or, it's late, and I appreciate you joining me for this Wino Hour, and I'll go ahead and have another one out next week. If you have any questions, any comments, go ahead and leave them on the page. Send me an email. Our email is dstudentproduct, dstudentprod @yahoo.com. You can go ahead and send it there or go to our Facebook. And don't forget to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/dstudentproductions. Okay, guys, have a good night.